Hey, girl.
Hey, what is going on?
Nothing but the rent.
Oh, I was about to say, what is going on? But I think the live is getting ready to show in my living room. Okay. Mhm. Live is getting ready to show in my living room. Okay. Okay.
Kiki,
It's pretty
do you
good with
love me?
the delays. Not actually not that bad.
Hey, Care Bears. So I'm gonna
Hi,
wait till we
Care
get a little more
Bear.
people in the room because I want to make sure we don't miss nobody.
Right.
8 people in the room. Hey, 8 people. Why don't y'all hit the like while you coming on here? Hey, Saving, Miss Emma. So I'm gonna like it myself. Francois, like the live yourself. At
Of
least we gotta
course.
like it.
Of course. If we don't like it, how do we expect anyone else to like it?
Girl, don't nobody like it from what I've been hearing.
No, they like it. They more than like it, they love it. They love it.
Hey, Jesse James.
You know what? And I did that live Target haul. If you hadn't seen it, so hey, 16 people. I did a live Target haul today, and I'm so mad. Of course, the minute that I finished the Target haul, what happened? I got something else in the mail.
Uh,
So I ordered some stuff. Have you ever heard of Milk Cosmetics?
I've heard of it, yes.
I ordered a few items from Milk the other night because I saw they had like some good cream. I'm looking for the fountain of youth, Tasha.
Girl, I need
I gotta
somebody to
stay
rain on me
young.
too.
I
All right.
I gotta
Hey, but
stay
wait a minute.
young.
Wait a
Huh?
minute. I want to ask the chat room real quick. Hey, do y'all hear the echo today?
Are we in the echo chamber or not?
Hey, Keithra Jones. Hey, Boo.
Hey
Welcome.
Jesse James, we see you back.
Hey, Flora.
Dawn.
Let me make sure I don't forget nobody. Hold on.
Let's
A
not
B
forget
A B.
anybody. And don't
John.
let's not forget anyone. No
Hey to the
echo.
hey
Good.
to the people in the back.
And in the back of the
Uh,
back
hey to the people in the back.
of the back of the back of the back.
Okay, ABAB.
Hey
Thank you,
everybody.
baby. Thanks to our mods for coming in, dropping what they doing. I appreciate y'all. You laughing at me, Don? You ain't laugh yet, boo. Just hold on for a minute. Just hold on.
Cause what do we have time for? We got what do we got today, Tasha?
Girl, I got time today.
Oh my God, I had time today too. Cause I was on PTO today. You know what it's like being on PTO.
PTO.
With the
Joe, do y'all, girl.
PTO
I've been on PTO
shenanigans,
for
PTO
2 years.
behavior, huh? I
I've been
got
on
my
PTO.
arms out. I got workout shirt on it in the afternoon.
Okay, so wait a minute. Jesse James saying try Sephora. She says they have a good skin. They have good skincare products. I've heard that before. Yes, I have. I have heard that before, Jesse James. April, as always. Hey, girl. What's going on, mama? To the people in the back. Hey.
In the back of the bag, yeah.
Don, what you want to get from the store, boo? Hold on. Let me email you my list. Hold on. I got a list for you. You got time today for this list? Oh, Miss Emma, you need to go on PTO. I know that's right. Well, girl, look, I'm gonna put you on PTO. Don't even worry about it. All right, y'all. So I want everybody to take a minute and I want to embrace everybody in the chat room. If I missed your name, I apologize. So everybody come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a big old hug and let you know that I appreciate you coming in this
Look at
chat
my
room.
nails. Oh my God, they're terrible. I'm gonna have to go like this.
Come on in, everybody. Let's give each other a hug. Okay.
Oh, mm. You know
You
what?
so
Better yet, Tasha, I mean, a hug from someone is great, but how about hug yourself? How about hug on your love and hug on yourself? Because how can you expect to get love when you're not giving love? You know, you got to give it to get it.
You got to give it. Hey, Angie Dunbar, how you doing, baby? Care Bears, you silly.
I know. I was like, wait a second. Remember, if you are sexy, fine, gorgeous, okay looking, that covers just about everybody. Hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, guys, just keep in mind that sometimes we're not going to be able to say hello and acknowledge every person as they are coming in the room. And I mean, period. So there's no kind of in between the lines on that. Tasha and I are talking to each other. Sometimes I am not even looking at the chat room. I know Tasha's looking at the chat room right now on her phone, but sometimes you can see we're not even looking at the chat room. So just keep that in mind. If we miss you for some reason, there is no, you know, that's not by design. That's just the fact that we're actually live. And sometimes me personally, I am looking at the monitor talking to Tasha. So please don't feel any type of way.
Hey, Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole. I like that name, boo. Hey.
I wonder if her name is really just Nikki.
I don't know. I got a cousin named Nikki. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys. So y'all know. Okay, so everybody know about these YouTube streets, right? Like you ain't even got to be a creator to know about these YouTube streets. And what I am now, and never have been, is a messy individual. Now, I don't care if I do a reaction video on April as always. If I do a reaction video on you, boo, ain't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful. If I see something that I don't like, I'm gonna just give my opinion about it, right? I'm not gonna, get all personal and start, dogging your characteristics and stuff like that. Like, cause that ain't my job. That ain't what I want to do. I'm just talking about something that I saw, right? People, let me explain something to y'all about unity, right?
Unity in the community? Oh, okay.
Unity in the community. Yes, ma'am. Hey, TT. Tanithia.
Okay. My aunt gave me
the okay. Well, it's cute, boo. I like it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, y'all, let's talk about unity in the community. So y'all, if you haven't heard this story yet, Francois and I met by chance. I was watching YouTube one day, and she had a video that she was doing a reaction video. I think it was one of those girls. I can't remember which one, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Let's not call any names today.
Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. So I clicked on it because I just wanted to hear what she had to say. And as I was watching her intro, y'all, she flashed. If y'all haven't, go to Francois' channel, subscribe. Okay, make sure you subscribe, and then click on her videos, and y'all see her intro. So she showed a Louis Vuitton bag. And when I seen that, I said, oh, okay, this my type of hype right here. This my type, you know what I'm saying? Like, she classy. I like that. So I listened to, she does a lot of car vlogs because she's vlogging on her way to work. We all can relate to that. A lot of us are working. And when I watched it, I was like, okay, I like her. So the next day, maybe that night, I don't remember, I was doing a video and I shouted out her channel, and it was like 2 other people's channels, right? That I had been checking and I liked, right? And I seen that they were new YouTubers, and I'm a new YouTuber. I was a new YouTuber too. I'm still new. And I was just like, hey, if you guys haven't checked for these channels, you might want to check for these channels and Francois' channel. So anyway, maybe a Valentine's Day, I had did a video about my dad passing away, and I went off the grid for a couple of days. And Francois had been used to me, vlogging every day, putting up videos. She was watching me, and she didn't see me for a couple of days, so she emailed me and we just kind of grew a friendship from there, right?
Well, also, I
Now,
lost my dad too, so I
right.
think we had a little connection there on the, you know, fatherless daughter.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so from that point on, and then we both had something in common. We both do YouTube, right? So we struck up conversations about growing our channels, ideals, and from there we just, we had a friendship, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But and we decided after like what we do on this live, when we sit and we talk about stuff, celebrity news, YouTube news, whatever, this is what we was doing already on the phone together, right? So we just decided one day, we was like, let's do a live together. Let's collaborate and let's do this live together. Right. And and we did, and we've been doing it like every week, 1 week on my channel, 1 week on her channel, and we've been doing it ever since, and it's been working just fine. But I'm starting to see or notice that people ain't really feeling that, right? And I don't understand why.
Well,
You
they're
know, they
feeling it. They're feeling it. They might not be loving it. They're feeling it. Hi,
Yeah,
babe.
so
Sorry, my husband just came home.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Dad.
so what we do is just like what they do on the reel. 4 or 5 ladies sitting around talking, right? Now, no, we're not famous, but we're not sitting around a table. We're sitting on our Google Hangouts, and just like the reel has an audience, the people what do you call that, in the studio, and then the
Mhm.
people watching are their audience, right?
Mhm.
We're not doing anything that nobody else can do. Anybody on this in this chat line can do what we're doing. We're not doing anything that's out of the ordinary, right? But because we are doing something that a lot of people aren't doing, people checking for that, and they having things to say about that. And I don't understand that, because what we're doing, anybody can do. You know, um, so people like to incorporate me as being a drama channel. So at this,
People actually.
y'all, you think what you want to think. It really doesn't matter to me. I've talked about this before, y'all, in my videos. I'm just talking. Now,
Babe.
it'd be all the same if I was talking about my neighbor across the street. Would y'all think I was drama because I'm talking about my neighbor across the street because y'all don't know my neighbor? But because y'all know the people I'm talking about, now I'm considered drama, And that's fine if that's what people want to consider me, I mean, whatever. But if you look at my videos, I just don't talk about the 3 ladies that I have talked about. Like, I talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm a foster parent, I'm a parent of my own children, I'm a wife, you know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of things that I talk about. I just pick and choose of what I talk about my life, because me personally, I don't want to put my whole life on display for YouTube, because when I do that, I'm affecting other people in my life, and I don't want to do that. So when I talk about something, it's going to be exclusive to myself, right? It's not going to include a whole lot of other people.
Yeah, I mean, Tasha, I don't think everyone's saying that you are a drama channel. I think that there are a lot of people who came to your channel because of maybe some reaction videos, but they see that there's more to your channel than just the reaction videos. So, I think that some people who love the drama, who low-key pretend like they hate the drama, the people who make reaction videos about reaction videos about reaction videos, say that they don't like your point of view because supposedly you're supposed to stick to one side, and you're not allowed to change your mind. If you say one thing one day, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to have that same opinion all the time. You're never supposed to grow or change your mind or say, hey, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should look at it a different way. Like, you're just supposed to be the way you are, period. And that's it. And, if you say something different, well, you're not consistent. You're not this, you're not that, you're a flip-flopper, or, that's strange. I think I remember, whatever. People are just looking at their own understanding of something that maybe they didn't even watch the whole video of. We've had people take snippets of our videos and say things that are not even true. I don't know what, if you want to jump to just even a video today, talking about us being like, right now, I'm not even looking at the chat room. Okay. I'm just looking at the video and I'm just seeing you, Tasha. I don't see who just came in the room, who's left. I could be missing 10 people right now. Please, I'm talking directly to you guys. Don't take it any kind of way that we didn't say hello or I didn't say hello. Tasha's not looking at her phone right now. I don't have on my glasses. I can't see. But to think because someone doesn't acknowledge you that you're being shady, or I'm being shady, Tasha's being shady, that's ridiculous. That's very ridiculous. And find something else to pick on, because you not being like, are you like the most popular person? Like, are you more popular than the hosts of the show? Like, we are doing a live. We are going through our list of things that we want to talk about. Part of that, what is not on our list is saying hello to every single last person that walks into the chat room.
But that's what we have moderators for.
Acknowledge and say hello. But if we miss you, sorry. Thank you for coming. We're happy that you're here. We say hello to everyone as a blanket. But if you feel some type of way because you're not acknowledged, that's not, I'm just going to say it for me. I'm not speaking for you, Tasha. It's not my problem. I'm sorry that you feel that way, that you must be acknowledged in every live you go to. I go to plenty of lives where I go and say hi in a chat room and nobody says hi to me and I don't care. I come back, I go to whatever chat rooms I want to, and it is what it is. So, there's just been a lot of people getting really sensitive lately about things that are said, things that are not said. And it's just kind of like, what's the problem?
I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, so just to piggyback off of what Francois said, that's what we have moderators for. Care Bears and Saving with Emma, they already know that they're to address the room for us. We'll address the room initially, like when we first start the live, but as we start with our show, sometimes I can maybe peek in and say hi to somebody, but if Francois talking, I don't want to overtalk her because I'm trying to say hi. Like I thought that everybody in this room, on YouTube, they say you got to be 13 to have a YouTube channel or I guess a Google account or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's not many 13-year-olds checking for us. So I would hope that everybody that's in this room is at least over the age of 21, which is an illegal adult. And people are not feeling, and people are not feeling some type of way because you didn't get spoke to.
Like, yeah, and I mean, okay, so I see Scott Squad, hey, how you doing? But the main reason, I have been to many chat rooms that we have all been to, a lot of people on this, and probably some people who are watching right now. So I'm talking to you. There are people who are. And the reason why I think this person may have called it out is because there are some people that this person is associated with that do nothing but ignore people. Now, you've heard it before, and I'm just going to call it out because at this point I really don't care. There's a certain group of women who all belong to a same chat group on Facebook. And you would think that a group of people who are all associated with each other would shout each other out. I mean, you don't have to stop what you're doing and call out specific names, but I know that I have gone into many rooms that are associated with this group on Facebook and never get a hello. Never get a hello. And I just find it funny that someone thinks that it was appropriate when I know that I've done nothing but be friendly with this person who I do not know other than from YouTube, to make mention that people are trying to be shady. When I'm being shady, trust me, I'm not trying to be shady. I am being shady. So when I'm cracking little funny jokes and being shady, that's not like just slipped out of nowhere. That's on purpose. So just so we can clear that up, no one's trying to be shady. If I'm being shady, it's 100%. So let's just get that clear too.
Yeah. So there's some ladies that just popped into the room. Danisha's live, Dominique, Jen S, A, Renee. Hey, you guys. So So Francois is right. You know what? Last I checked was if we weren't doing anything, would nobody be talking about us? When you doing something, your name circulates, right?
Right. You get haters when you pop in. When you
Right.
pop in, you start getting haters. So
like Cardi B, a lot of people hate that's because Cardi B popping. Before Cardi B hit Love and Hip Hop, New York, although she was Instagram famous, but she wasn't everywhere famous, okay?
right.
And she get hate left and right. That's because she popping. But if she was still sitting on that, where's she from, Brooklyn or wherever she from, the Bronx, if she was still sitting on her mama's stoop doing nothing with her life, would nobody be talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, what I do know is this is a business, right? And you can, some people maybe not think like that. Francois tells me all the time, Tasha, everybody ain't gonna think like you. But I think of it as a business, right? Because that's what it is to me. Like when you have a Google, when you become a YouTube creator, you go on Google and you fill out paperwork to when you, at the end of the year, you got to file taxes if you make money on YouTube, right? So let me be clear, y'all. I don't think I'm no more than what I was when I started with 0 subscribers. I'm still the same Tasha Marie TMR. Baby, I can get to 10,000 subscribers and I'ma still be the same Tasha Marie TMR. Money don't impress me, right? Because it comes and it goes. I'm not impressed by that. What I do value is I value my friendships. I value my subscribers. If you value me, I value you. Now, the ones that don't like me, okay, I don't like. I guess I don't like you either. You don't like me for no reason, then I don't like you either. But for the ones who embrace me, has pleasant things to say, I'm gonna have pleasant things.
Yeah, because if someone doesn't like you or has a problem with you because you did not acknowledge them personally when they came up into a room, and we're in the middle of doing a live program and have 50 people up in a chat room, everybody's typing messages, and because you comment above and below and miss one person, meanwhile we got kids in the house, we got husbands asking questions, maybe you got to get up and go to the bathroom. You were also in the middle of eating. There was a lot of stuff going on last night. And God forbid you miss one message. Somebody feels compelled to do a whole video about people who are shady, playing the bitch game. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? I don't get it.
It was funny to me. It was hilarious. Like I was tickled pink when I saw that. I said, because in all my days,
I wasn't so much tickled pink. I was more so like, really?
But no, I was, because it was funny to me.
Other than from a chat room on Facebook. And when do you ever come to support me? When do I ever see a comment on a video that I've made? When do what are you coming into the chat room for? Just to be acknowledged? I don't get it. If you want to just come through like it's a car show or like you walk on a runway, boo-boo, this might not be for you. Because last I heard, me and Tasha are the hosts of this.
So let me say this. Let me clear up some confusion, because it looked like there's some confusion in the chat room. So I'm just going to put it out there. Since you want to do something, I'm going to do it back. Because like one thing I'm not is I don't play games with people. I don't like that. I try to be friendly to everybody, but when you step over that line, then you just stepped over that line. So you guys, there was a video made today. I saw it, right? Francois
I
just so
saw it
happened
too.
she
Yeah.
saw it too, but I saw it first. I called her because I knew she was at home on PTO, and I was like, girl, go check this out. So when she saw the video, now needless to say, this person that did the video did not use our names, but I knew it was us she was talking about, right?
Right.
And I was actually shocked because I didn't know she.
I was like, I thought we were cool.
Yeah, I thought we were cool. I mean, so here's the thing. It was funny because the person that did the video, I actually saw them in the chat last night, right? But when I saw them, my husband had came downstairs and said something to me, and I turned my head to speak to him. And when I turned back, I forgot about it like that quick because it was so much going on in the live. Her and I talking back and forth, and then we got the call from the caller. Like it was so much. So I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Like to be example, Scott Squad. I didn't see you till we was getting ready to leave out the live, right? And I think I might have said hello to you. I might not. So I'm gonna apologize to you right now. Like I see you in here now,
Let's give
and I'm
her a virtual hug.
Yeah. Like boo boo. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
When we're not overlooking anyone on purpose.
Nancy Riviere, hey baby.
Because keep in mind, Tasha, if you look at the participants, we got 62 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
We got 14 people participating in the live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how many is that? That's 48 people with eyeball emojis right now.
Yeah, and that's okay because I like having people in the back. Like I'm cool with that. Like you ain't necessarily because look, I go in chats and I sit and watch and don't actually engage in the chat room. I mean that's fine, but don't make a deal out of no deal. Like
right,
if your feelings were hurt,
because someone
you should have just emailed me. She could have emailed me or you and said, hey, is there a problem that I may be not aware of? Because I stepped into your live last night and I noticed you didn't speak.
Well, but Tasha, I would think if someone wrote an email like that, once you read the email and think, I would think you'd have to do like a self-check to figure out, well, who in the fuck do I think I am?
Right.
Who am I? Are you
but how else would you contact me?
Are you Queen Elizabeth?
But wait,
are you Beyonce?
Exactly.
Why don't you have to speak the minute that you step into the room? We are in the middle of hosting our live.
Exactly. And if you would have came in the live in the beginning of the live, you would have got spoke to. But if you come creeping in 2 hours into it, then yeah, you might not get speak to because I'm through with the salutations by that time. You know what I'm saying?
It's time for goodbyes at that point.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
People are looking for content. Let's just call it what it is. I know people are looking for things to talk about, to complain about, to post about, and this just gave them a relevant topic to talk about, and to talk about people who have like charming qualities and are able to crack a joke to try and make it seem like it's an accident that we're funny. There's no accident that I'm funny. There's no accident that Tasha's funny. We know that we have the gift to gab. We know what we are doing. We know how to, this is, we talked about this before we ever did this live. This is not something we just said, hey, let's just go live tonight.
Yeah, no.
This is not an accident. This is not a mistake. This didn't just like happen one afternoon.
But who are you, meaning in general, who are you to justify who I can be friends with on YouTube or any other tube? Who are you? How you gonna tell me who I need to be friend and who I don't need to be friend? Who the frick are you? I ain't over there telling you who you need to be friends with. I'm not telling you who you need to collab with or don't collab with because I could care less.
What did they say
anybody do on
collabing
YouTube?
With me?
Huh?
Did they say you didn't need to be collabing with me?
Well, basically, they was like, it was basically how I took it was like how y'all link up. Y'all don't even know each other. Okay.
First of all, none of your business. First of all, none of your business. Second of all, I'm grown. Third of all, Tasha is grown. And fourth, go back to one, which is mind your business. Okay.
Exactly.
And if you want, and number 5 is call me, holla at me. My email is in my description box. If you want to really know, go ahead and send me an email so we can actually have a grown woman chat. And I can tell you straight up and down, mind your business. Mind your business.
Yep, you graduated in 03. And baby, I'm going to tell you, when I graduated in 1990. So, you know, I've been well. You know what? It took me a minute.
Who graduated in 03?
Scott Squad said she graduated in 03. So I'm taking it like this is kind of like high school. But baby, it's not high school on my part,
girl,
because I'm sitting over here. My whole
who graduated well before 03, who decided to start something with some people. Just like I heard someone say one day, why are you messing with people's kids? Right, okay, because I'm someone's daughter. Tasha is someone's daughter. Why are you messing with somebody's kids? Because I am clearly younger than you, ma'am. Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering Tasha? We were not even talking about you. But because we did not acknowledge you, you got a problem. But now I got a problem because you made a whole video about nothing. If you needed some help with some content, holla at me. I got ideas for you.
Yeah, she could have just emailed me. I could have sat and helped her brainstorm.
Yeah,
I could have helped her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, people can say what they want to say, but baby, I got these subscribers based off the content I put out there. And if go check my library, I got a whole lot of content. It's a very big, diverse library.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all said and done. But I had to address it because I don't like that. Let me tell y'all something. I don't bother nobody, right? Don't bother nobody. I've never been that type of person in my life. But when I see people picking, because I call it picking, you pick it, right? So you pick the right one.
Well, Scott Squad said, I hope you're not taking it personal. Why would I not? Why would I not? Because it was offensive. Number one, it's not like it's just coming from some random person I do not know. We are all in the same group on Facebook. And I thought we were all supposed to be cool with each other and all supposed to be supporting each other. But someone was trying to be funny and didn't think we had time today to go ahead and refute these allegations. And also someone thinks that they are very important, that when they stroll down the YouTube streets, that people have to stop and bow down. Well, boo-boo, that's not happening today, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm not taking it personal. I certainly won't be losing any sleep over it. But the bottom line is, if you want to, you know, like they always say, if you want to have friends, be a friend. Now, then, not saying, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. And then they said, I might unsubscribe. I ain't unsubscribed. I'm thinking to myself, click that button.
I wouldn't be surprised if that person's not even subscribed to me anyway. There's a lot of people who like to, you know, talk big, like they're subscribed to people. Yeah, I might show up and you're recommended, but that doesn't mean that you're subscribed. A lot of people like to talk like they're subscribed. I don't believe it. And I actually think that when I did check, because I did check today, you're not even subscribed to me. So you can unsubscribe what you're not subscribed. So stop trying to be low key, you know, like you got some kind of power over anybody. You're, you know, you subscribing or unsubscribing is actually not important to me. That you felt, because we have no, I'm, you know, I'm done, because I feel like somebody who is in the same group with you, who can't say something to you as an adult to an adult, like, hey, that kind of hurt my feelings, or, you know, put some real substance behind it rather than looking for content. Because that's all it amounted to. This is someone who doesn't have a whole lot of compelling content, tried to clout chase, coattail ride, and make a bootleg video about some nonsense that is not true, because nobody was ignoring you. We didn't see you. So you have to
say riding somebody's coattail. Baby, I used to never ride nobody's coattail. You know, it was insinuating that, you know, like we using each other. I'm like, y'all. Let me explain something to you. YouTube, I can close this laptop today. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to make a livelihood off of YouTube. Now, if it comes about and my YouTube channel just boom, skyrockets, baby, I'm gonna ride that ride as long as I can, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't have a 401k with YouTube, okay? You know,
Right.
so it's not that, and I don't like the fact that, you know, like Francois said, we could have handled this a whole different way. If you felt that bad to where you had to make a
Right.
23-minute video on why you didn't get spoke to in a chat
On two
room,
people you do not even know, Tasha.
yeah, you don't
You
even
don't
know
even
me.
know me. You don't know my last name. You don't know nothing about me. You don't
Right.
know anything about me to say, oh, you're trying to be a little shady. And then, you know, that's what I call the bitch game. What kind of crap is that? That's what I call the bitch game. Making up shit about people you know nothing about and then calling them a bitch. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I didn't
Since
like
you
that
know
at
about it
all.
so well, you must have really like perfected it, because I knew nothing about this game that you're talking about, but apparently you know very well about it. So good
Yeah.
for you, and congratulations on your video. And I'm so glad you had something else to post. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry to all of our subscribers out there who know that we are better than this particular conversation right now. But, just so people know, this is just how petty it gets. And it is very frustrating when you spend a lot of time creating good content and trying to create a positive community when you have someone who is supposed to be part of the community that you're in, and they are taking 23 minutes out, probably an hour, because they had to record the video, then they had to edit the video, then they had to post it, to take time out to dog you out, and didn't even send you a DM in Facebook, because you know how to reach me. I don't know if you know how to reach Tasha, but you could have reached out to me on Facebook, but maybe you
Girl,
didn't
my
want to, and that was
email
fine.
is on every
Right.
video that I put out. It's on every video. The whole reason why, y'all, we did a live instead of a video, because I didn't feel like editing nothing like this. When I do a live, I don't have to edit it. So that it was easier for me to do the live, because this is just an easy situation. And here's the thing, you know, my goal, my game here is to gain subscribers on YouTube. If I pick up a friend throughout these streets, okay, but as y'all can see, the whole purpose of us telling you these things involving y'all in this live, because you're gonna eventually run across this video. So for everybody in the chat room that's saying, what video, just keep looking, you'll find it. It's gonna come up. Like, I done gave this woman enough publicity for the day, right?
Right.
She didn't got enough of,
More
like,
more than more than was what was needed for the video.
exactly. Like the title of this live said, I got time today. We got
Mhm.
time today. And I had all the time because I didn't have anything to do today, right? So I had the time. And here's, I'm the one who watches videos that she gets very little views on. But one thing for sure, if she didn't know it or not, she could count on my view, because I always watched her videos. But when I seen this, I was just like, okay, what the heck? I mean, like, damn, I didn't know you felt that something, because didn't nobody speak to
Right.
you in the live?
Right.
Girl, you act like I was
Well,
sitting in the chat room with you. I'm sitting on this computer trying to conduct this show, right? Like,
mhm.
you guys, we do this show. This ain't just no fly by night. Like, we do our research. We're sending each other back and forth emails. We're
We actually like
critiquing
have
what
a
we're talking
meeting.
about. Yeah, we have meetings. Like, this ain't no, we wake up and be like, all right, girl, brush your teeth. We about to go live. No, no, no. That's not how that works. Because this, what we doing right now, this is going to get bigger. Just keep watching. It will. It's gonna get bigger. And we were hoping to one day incorporate, where, like how The Real does, where there's 3 or 4 women on the panel, or 4 or 5 women on the panel. We're hoping to one day do it like that. But at the rate that we going, like, even if we try to incorporate other YouTube creators on YouTube, which that was our ultimate goal. But if you getting stuff like this, like, baby, who will get ready? Like, I can't do business with people I can't trust. You know,
Right.
and one thing about Francois, I can trust her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got.
Well,
No.
and just to address Boom Boom, Boom Boom says, well, if you got time, go ahead and drop a name. You know how this YouTube thing works. You drop a name, and now you've just given someone likes and views. And because that's what they're doing it for, you know, we all do it for likes and views. Contrary to what people say, there's nothing wrong for putting up a video because it is a video. We are looking for views. And if you spend enough time on it, you want likes. So that being said, why am I going to give someone attention and notoriety that I had to work really hard for to get to my channel by posting content, by researching information, by creating positive female empowerment type alliances with other females who are trying to do something rather than getting mad because you take a stroll down the YouTube streets and nobody says hello to you? Like, really?
Yeah. I mean, but you
That's
know,
just dumb.
yeah, and yeah, as far as dropping the name, baby, all you gotta do is keep looking. It ain't hard to find. You'll
How
find it.
about
It'll
don't
come up.
look? Because it's not really worth your time. It's how about
Yeah,
not
but
find something else
it's
to
not.
do?
But
Finish
once we
watching
talked
this
about it,
live
people
and
go,
go watch Tasha's last video. That would be a better use of your time rather than finding this video unless you're ready to go to sleep. That's all I'm saying. Because it's a snoozer. And it's not going to make any sense to you. It will make sense to you now because we have highlighted it. So I think we've given it enough life. And if you choose to want to go try and find it, be our guest, but it's not noteworthy. I think we made it more noteworthy because nobody was going to know who this person was talking about. But since you wanted to be public and you want to be funny, how about we be real funny and go ahead and address you like you addressed us and let you know, okay, you've been seen, you've gotten a hug, hope you feel better now. And, you know, that's it as far
yeah,
as I'm concerned. And as far as subscribing, unsubscribe, you handle your business
yeah,
and
you do
I will
whatever
handle
you,
mine.
yeah, you do whatever you feel like you need to do, baby. Because
Yeah.
you know, trust me. I mean, I don't want nobody sticking around that don't want to stick around. So if you
Right.
don't want to stick around, like
Love
if you
me or leave
contemplate,
me.
let me make that decision for you. Go ahead, boo. Like you not hurting my feelings. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I only want people around me that want to be around. If you
Right.
don't
Because
want to be
contrary
around,
to what people
bye bye.
think, there are people who actually really ride for me and Tasha and enjoy my videos, enjoy Tasha's videos, that are waiting for another one of our lit ass videos to be posted. So if you are not one of those people, specifically this person, and you know who we're talking to,
Hey, Quasha Lovely and fam.
it's
Hey,
okay.
Buckley Gray.
It is okay.
If I miss you, hey Moon Pie, if I missed you coming in, I'm sorry. Blamon Eats, I'm sorry, baby.
Right.
But so yeah, so because I did mention
Oh,
that
Lauren wants to know if she
Francois,
can have one of my designer bags. I'm
no,
sorry.
you cannot, because
I'm
that's mine, boo.
sorry.
Sorry, you gonna have to stand in line, baby. You gonna have to
I
get in
am
line,
sorry.
Lauren.
I got to. I am working too hard at this 9 to 5 to pay for those. So, no. But I am going to do a
I
video
sure
on how to
can,
save for
Lauren.
luxury. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you want to know my tricks and tips on how to save for luxury and buy beautiful designer bags and jewelry, stay
And y'all
tuned. Don't
really need to come
like
watch that,
and
y'all.
subscribe my channel, please. And real luxury, not fake luxury. I don't do bootlegs. I don't do knockoffs. And that's
Hey,
just me.
Benita.
No shade to anybody who does. That's your business. That's your swag, not mine. And that is okay. But I'm talking about, I'm talking about something completely different. But yeah.
Hey, Miss Keena. Hey, Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth, the point of this live, baby, is to address a situation that was brought to our attention this morning about
Yeah.
another fellow YouTuber who was upset because their name they weren't spoke to in the live yesterday because Francois and I missed their name. So apparently, from what they said, the comment above their name and the comment below their name, those two comments were addressed, but theirs wasn't. So what I would like to say, it wasn't done deliberately. Now you can believe that or
Well,
not. At this point, I mean that's what I got to say. Now you can believe it or not, but it wasn't done
yeah.
deliberately. If I miss you in the live, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But this is a talk show. I try to talk to everybody in the beginning of the live, but once the show starts, then it starts. Now, if you get missed, don't think it's intentional. That's what we, like I said before, for the people who just coming in, that's what we have moderators for. We have Care Bears, who is an extremely good moderator. We appreciate her. We have Saving with Emma. I was going to say Miss Emma. Saving with Emma. Miss Emma just started with us last night. She's doing a wonderful job. So we have those two ladies to help us see what we can't see. That's the whole point of
and how about this? I just came up with this. So Care Bears, can you type this, please? If you were missed, you were not dissed. How about that? Do you guys like that? Please do not feel dissed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you was missed, baby, you wasn't dissed. You just
we
was
need to
missed.
Make that a motto in the room so people know. If you were missed, don't feel dissed.
So what y'all got to understand, if y'all follow these people like Tasha K and these real big gossip channels or whatever, you know what I'm saying? One day I stepped in Tasha K's live and she had like 4,000 or 5,000 people in her live. Now granted, I don't have 4,000 or 5,000 people, but Tasha K is running a show. She was doing a live show, and she would every now and then step in and acknowledge a comment, but she wasn't acknowledging everyone. Like, you basically have to be the type of person to do this type of work to understand how it goes. Now if you sitting in your live and you got 2 people in it, of course you can dress 2 people. It's 2 people. But you sitting in a live and you got 30, 40, 50, 60 people in the chat, it's going to be kind of hard to do that, So, but it's you guys, as far as the show.
But Tasha, not to beat a dead horse, but this person was upset. That was the number 1 reason. But the number 2 was we were trying to be shady. Like, basically what I think she was trying to say was that we were being coy. So we were being shady, but playing like we weren't being shady. No, we weren't playing like we weren't being shady. We were playing shady. So let's not get it confused. We weren't being like stupid and silly. Again, we are putting on a show. We are making it interesting. We want it to be entertaining and funny. And yes, if we are using little snippets and nuggets of certain things that are current events in our community of YouTube and lacing that through current gossip and things that are also current news on the gossip and blog sites, that's not an accident, boo. That's what we were doing. So we weren't being coy. Now we're not being coy. Now I'm being straight up. So there's no shade in this. This is straight up. I'm talking to someone specific. So I don't know. As you can tell, I'm not happy. I thought that as grown women, we were better than this, especially grown women that don't know each other. I found it very odd that somebody would take time to make a video like that. So this is someone who I don't want to know, not interested. Exactly. I have no desire to ever know this person above and beyond a random association. But I'm going to ask this person nicely, don't make any more videos about me.
Exactly. Yeah, you keep with the current content, boo. Like, whatever sewing it.
I'm not your subject matter.
Yeah, no.
You might want to stick to what your typical subject matter is. I'm not fodder for your content because I'm not giving you anything else.
Right. And you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to do like everybody else. You're gonna have to figure it out. Yeah. And I would say, yes, I have talked about other YouTubers and other YouTubers.
I don't sound hurt. I'm not hurt. I don't know this person to be hurt. I'm a little bit disgusted. That's how, because you don't know me either. But what I am is a little disgusted that someone who is who I have an association with thinks that they are so important that I need to stop what I'm doing to acknowledge them. And furthermore, go and do a whole video on it. That was really kind of just absolutely gross to me. But whatever. You have a right to your own opinion.
Yeah, Miss V New Beginnings. I like Tasha K too. Yeah, nobody's hurt, y'all. We was just, like I said, this person is in a Facebook group that Francois and I are both involved in. So, and we have been cordial with this person. So, to when we saw the video today, it shocked us. We was like, wait a minute, hold on, what happened? I mean, like we said maybe multiple times now, if that woman felt that compelled or that hurt by her not being acknowledged, she could have simply DM'd us on Facebook. She could have emailed us. She could have just did that. But when you took it upon yourself to make a whole video because you didn't get spoke to in a chat room, now I feel like, okay, so now it's no longer, it's not even that no more. I feel like you don't like us for whatever
right
reason.
It's more than that. You don't like us.
Yeah, you don't like us. And
she was waiting for her moment.
Right, waiting for her moment. And I don't understand why you wouldn't, because myself nor Francois has ever done anything to you other than, hey girl, hey, you know what I'm saying, and move on. I mean,
Nikki's saying that I gave her a clue. I didn't say anything about anything like that. I didn't say anything about no knitting. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
So
I didn't. Tasha,
y'all, it don't matter if y'all. Yeah. I said it, but it don't matter. Like if y'all figure it out, y'all figured it out. Like what I'm saying. Like it's like the game Clue. If you feel it out, you figure it out. Just like this person didn't say our name, I'm gonna give her enough respect not to say her name. I knew that's who she was talking to. I knew she was referring to us by what she said in the live. Now, like I said, y'all. Now, if you want to know who it is, you're going to have to put your DT hat on and go figure it out yourself. Now, I didn't gave you enough. Now, if it's that compelling for you to go see, then go see. We just came on this live because we knew if this person was going to see it. Just like she put her video out there because she knew we was going to see it. We know you going to see it. So this is us talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And I the DMs, and I don't feel like once you did the video, now it's no longer do I need to talk to you in private because you just made it public. So since when you made it public, now I'm gonna make it public.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? Jackie Williams, who has no picture, is disgusted that 45+ women. I don't know who told you my age. I don't know what your age is. I know you don't have a picture. Is disgusted at this conversation. And I'm sorry, Jackie, that this is not our typical conversation, but people have a right to their emotions.
Watch this. Well, hold on, Francois. Well, hold on. I'm so sick of this. If you discussed it, why are you still sitting in the live? You should have been left.
Bye.
Let me tell you something. I done been in plenty of lives, and I don't like what they talking about or what's going on. Boom, I jump right on out and go on either go to the next channel or put my phone down and go see what my family do, or pick up my phone and call my homegirl. Like, you discussed it, but you still sitting here listening.
Right. Like I always say, Tasha, they're mad, but they taking notes. Okay. So, and hey, couponing with Miss Kina. We see you. Hey, Jen. Girl, she says she is still jacked up about the denture cleaning video. What is that? Somebody was cleaning dentures in a video?
Yeah, so
someone boom says who cleaned it. Whatever. If it's the person that we're talking about, I don't care. So
hey, couponing with Miss Kina, baby. And no disrespect. Because when I came into your live that day when you went live, you spoke to me. Like, y'all, sometimes if you, let's say, for instance, you don't speak, I know you ain't feeling no type of way. At least you shouldn't be. Because other than this chat room, we don't know each other outside of this chat room. So you shouldn't be. But, yeah, no love lost, baby. It's all good.
It's crazy. It's very disrespectful of both of you not to mention the name. I like both of your vlogs. Okay.
I love you, man. So listen here, baby. Nobody's roasting anybody. Okay. We're speaking our mind, just like she did, we did. That's all. I mean, that's all.
And y'all, if we're not saying a name, you don't say a name. So all I'm gonna do is warn you once. If I gotta warn you twice, you're on timeout. So just keep that in mind. You got fair warning. We're not calling out any names, so we would appreciate you can respect that. And if you can't, you will be set on the sidelines, and you can
Hi,
sit with
Dr.
the other
Gaddis.
70 people who are watching.
Hi, Dr. Gaddis. Yeah. So not to be like y'all. Yeah. So we didn't mention no names. Y'all don't mention no names. If you know what it is, then you know what it is. Because I will say this, during that woman's video, she did not mention our names, but Francois knew who she was insinuating. You know what I'm saying? We knew, and I personally, my feelings was a little hurt behind it, because I was like, well, hold up, girl, wait a minute. When did we fall out? I didn't even know we
I
fell
thought we
out.
were cool, but
Yeah,
obviously not.
Yeah, I didn't know we had fell out.
I didn't know you was low key hating from the sidelines, but now that you went
Yeah.
ahead and came public with it, well then, hey.
Okay, then all right. And that's fine. And if I see you in these YouTube streets, then you don't got to speak, because I won't. You know what I'm saying?
You go your
that's
way.
Fine.
Yeah, go your own way, like the song says.
Yeah, so yeah, people kill me with that boom boom. Like I mean, okay, however old I am, this mouth still move. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be no certain age to move your mouth and say what the hell you want to say. Like what? See, that's what I don't like about YouTube, man. It's too many. It's too many chiefs. There ain't enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a chief, but how you gonna be a chief over here on my stuff? Be a chief over there on your stuff, because I guarantee you, it's one thing my mama always told me: you disrespect people. You do not disrespect people when you come into their house. And this is my house. So if you're gonna come into my house, you're gonna respect it. If you don't respect my house, what's getting ready to happen? I'm gonna put your tail out. And it's just that simple. Because I guarantee you, each and every live I didn't ever stepped into, I'm not disrespectful to the owner of that live. You know what I'm saying?
Tasha,
and here's the
way,
thing.
Jen loves your hair. I just wanted you to know.
Thanks,
Jen
girl.
loves your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it over here. You don't like what you hear. You don't like what you see. Holla.
Lauren Gregg says, now Lauren is like my new fave. She said, screw whoever said that. You guys are too classy for that. Thank you, ma'am.
And we are, and I had to talk to exactly Miss Danisha Life. Is your girl? It's girl, they got your girl all the way messed up.
Waking up in the morning, and it's enough getting, like, the day before yesterday, I woke up to a comment, someone saying, I don't know, I think they called me a dumbass or something like that for no good reason, probably because they're not happy with themselves. And not that it's a big deal, because I know I'm not. And but when you have to wake up and get hate from people you don't know, people just taking out their frustrations, and then you've got someone who is in an association with you, someone who you feel like, oh, we're in kind of, I'm sure all of you belong to like a Facebook group. Okay. Maybe some do, maybe some don't. But there's a Facebook group where it's a small group, and most of the people all have some affiliation with each other. We've all never met, but we all know each other from the internet. Not trying to rhyme again. I was just kind of surprised that somebody would break that that kind of seal of camaraderie. I don't want to even say friendship, because clearly there was no friendship there, but just that kind of seal of camaraderie to come out over something so dumb and use that as an excuse to make a reaction video about a reaction video. That's what told me the answer right there, because it wasn't about me and you, Tasha. At the end of the day, well, it was in the sense that this person doesn't like us. But number two, they needed something to talk about. They needed some content. They needed something other than what they typically do, and went ahead and used us to try to glow up.
Hold on, Francois. Let me address Miss Benita real quick. So Miss Benita says, but isn't that the other people's opinion as well about your content? I mean, don't be disrespectful because you guys aren't. Meaning she's telling that person don't be disrespectful, but it goes both ways, ladies. So here's the thing. I'm not saying that that woman did not have the right to make a video. She got the right to do whatever she want to do. But don't make a video based off a lie. Because you made it sound like we deliberately did not speak to you when I didn't even realize you was in the room. And when I did realize you was there, I got interrupted. When I came back to my phone, I forgot. My bad. And then I didn't see you no more. So it left my mind. But I remember when I saw the video this morning and started watching and listening, I was like, oh yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot to acknowledge the
queen
queen.
in there. And I said to Francois, oh dang, yeah, they was in the live, and I did mean to say something, but I forgot. Damn, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. So all I'm saying is, if you felt that compelled to make a video, 20-minute video, you could have simply DM'd me and said, hey, is there something wrong? Like, did I do so? Because I came into the live.
Yeah, but that would have been like too much like doing right, Tasha. Because I think any person with some rational sense, and I'm not being shady,
and then to name your video bitch game, like, girl, what type of bitch game you think I'm on? Like, come on now.
No, what type of bitch game is she on?
Right, okay. But you associate me with something that I don't associate myself with. Like, what you mean bitch game? Like, that sounds like you trying to go to war or something.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you ain't trying to do that. Like, I'm pretty sure you ain't trying to do that.
Sorry,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying when somebody says come call bitch gang, what?
Right.
Who being a bitch?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that made me laugh, Tasha. I almost choked on my water. I'm sorry.
Well, don't choke.
Scott Squad said that I'm a poet. She didn't know I was a poet. A little bit. I like to rhyme. I'm the like the new Johnny Cochran of YouTube. So, you know, did you hear my other expression? Exactly. If you are missed, do not feel dick.
Nikki Jackson, how you doing, baby?
Don't get up in your feelings.
Yeah, girl, I don't have no. When somebody call me old lady or whatever, baby,
oh my God, 45. Who told somebody my age up here on this YouTube screens?
You know,
whoever that lady Miss Jackson was, you don't know how old I am. You don't have a copy of my ID. And last point, I haven't seen your picture yet, Boo Boo. I don't know how old you are, but if I am 45 plus, look like this when you are that age, because I'm sorry, you don't know me. Okay, you don't know me.
Yeah, I did watch the whole live. I love you, man. I did, and like I said, however. You know what I'm saying? That's how you started your life. Like, I don't understand. You know, you can have your feelings.
How would we not have watched the whole video? How would we not have? I love you, man.
Yeah, we watched it, and I get it.
Would be one thing that Tasha and I are reactionists, and I'm not going to just see like 2 minutes of a video and be completely pissed off. I watched the whole video and I was not happy.
Not you, Miss Jackson, Nikki Jackson. She wasn't talking about you. She was talking about another person that was in the room. That was Jackson. It's not you, baby.
No, there was another Miss Jackson. No, that person is on timeout. When you start calling me, when you start referring to my age, you're gonna be on timeout. So next time, we'll see you next time.
Johnson, I appreciate that, and I'm not gonna let anybody. That's why I came on here. Because when you don't address an issue, like Tasha K, when she was in that beef with Lovely T, she had to come and address it because it could potentially mess with her brand. And what Francois and I see, which I got to understand is as you get bigger on these YouTube street as a creator, these type of things can potentially happen. Now, am I saying this woman is jealous? I don't know. I don't know her. I haven't had a conversation with her. But just based off that video that I saw, you know, I didn't know you felt that way about me and her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that.
I love you, man, said something about if you okay, so basically I love you, man, said I think she said she was offended by how you were talking about women. First of all, we weren't talking about women with a lot of kids. That's number one. Our caller, who we did not know, called in and made a comment. Number one, I'm one of 5 kids. My husband's one of 5 kids. I come from, I guess, a medium-sized family, okay? I have no problem with anyone who's got a lot of children. Both of my parents come from families with large children. So I'm only saying that just to say I don't have an issue with that. Nobody was talking about that. What she started to do was create something in her mind saying that, well, if you're talking about this person, what are you saying about me? Quite frankly, ma'am, we were saying nothing about you until today. Nobody was thinking about you. I wasn't thinking about you. If someone's talking about you, it wasn't me. Okay. That's number one. Number two, what was said was not by me and it was not by Tasha. The problem that we had with this other person was the fact that there was a lie that was told, not far from the lie that was told to create this situation. And Tasha was checking her on it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the kids or having another kid. It's about the lie that you told and or the supposed lie, whatever it was, that whatever it turned out to be, who cares? At the end of the day, these are videos and these are storylines. We don't even know what's true. Just because it was said that it happened doesn't mean it happened. And at the end of the day, nobody was talking about her and nobody was talking about the fact that Chrissy has a whole bunch of kids. I don't care personally that Chrissy has kids. The other girl who called in yesterday was saying, well, isn't it dangerous to have so many kids? I don't know. I don't know. And not to be heartless, it's not my business. If she's comfortable with her family, she is happy. That is all that matters. It has nothing to do with me. I'm happy with mine. And that's it.
Let me say this, y'all. You know, back in the 50s, people had what? It was 4 people
My
houses.
father was one of 11.
Right. It was my mom was the oldest of 10. People had 2 kids, the mama and the daddy, right? Well, me having 4 children, a lot of people felt like I had too many kids. You know, when I would say I got 4 kids, people like, woo. Now, granted, 8 and 12 is a well bigger number than mine, but nobody has ever talked about that person for having 8 children, right? Like, I don't care how many kids she got. She got to take care of them. I have never said anything about that woman have multiple children. Like, if that's what she wants to do and she can take care of them, baby, you can have 19.
But you know what, Tasha, even if she can't, it's not our business. Whether she
exactly, but that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is just because her name was mentioned, and it was only mentioned as long as that woman's been out. That was the only time I said something because of how I felt about the way she came out with her information of her pregnancy. Why in the heck would I talk about you? There's another woman on YouTube, proud mommy of 12 children. She got 12 children. I ain't never said nothing about, like, it ain't got nothing to do with how many kids you got.
Right. People are just wanting to catch a hook. They're trying to catch a wave to surf on now 1,000 subscribers or to a YouTube paycheck. You're not going to ride no wave and surf no YouTube streets on my back, boo-boo. Period.
Christian Cox, your great-grand had 18. Woo, baby. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm back in the day, but that's the thing, y'all. Ain't nobody checking because somebody got a whole bunch of kids. I don't care nothing about who got how many kids. Right. That's y'all business. You know what I'm saying? I care about how many I pushed out this tail, right? That's all I care. I don't care about how much
your tail.
Yeah, my tail.
That sounds like a whole nother live because about your tail.
But just what my mom used to say. She said, "Girl, y'all them kids."
I was about to say, Tasha, you got some stories to tell us because I don't think that's how it happens, babe. No, I love you, man. No, maybe we shouldn't have, because you know what? Why do I need to go chase after someone to ask them why they made not even a subliminal, some type of whatever.
Care Bear, you don't have to detract her. You don't have to detract I Love Man's message because I don't think they're being rude. They're just stating their opinion. But yeah, no. Well, if that's the case, I love you, man. Then that person should have came to us.
Right.
Obviously, they the one that had the problem. We didn't even know there was a problem to be had.
Right.
So how, and once you
Tasha,
did
that expression, if me and you have a problem and only you know that we have a problem, you have the problem. Okay? So if this person had a problem with me and you and we didn't know about it, it sounds like they've got the problem. We didn't even know about it. I find it very bizarre that somebody would think that you walk in somewhere and everybody has to acknowledge you. And maybe that's how it is when, look, I don't know, and I'm not going to even begin to infer what this person's situation is, but the bottom line is, I don't care. Don't create and make videos about me that are lies.
Hold on, Francois. Look down here. Moon Pie, you are most definitely right. And I'm going to get right back at you. But I love you, man. Okay, so I don't know what your angle is, boo. But let me tell you something. Ain't nobody called nobody old. At least ain't nobody called nobody old. Ain't nobody made reference to somebody's content is boring. Like, ain't nobody see, that's what I don't like about what y'all people do on here. Y'all go in, thank you, baby. Y'all go in and y'all start ad-libbing to people's conversations. Like, you forgot, baby, this is recorded. Like, whatever you say, somebody can go right back and push this live replay and hear exactly what we said. However you think, baby, that's the way you think, okay?
And Moon Pie, I agree with what you're saying, but you might want to say that to them because before they decided to make a 23-minute video, that should have been maybe a conversation you could have had with them. But I'm done with it after today. I don't care. But the bottom line is I'm not dragging anybody because to drag someone, you would have to actually put them out on Front Street. This person has not been put out on Front Street, okay? If this person wants to put themselves out on Front Street, that will be on them. But I'm not putting anyone out on Front Street. I am letting this person know in the same way that they told me that I am being shady, that we are ignoring that person when they come into a room, all kinds of this ridiculousness. So, no one's dragging them. This is not a dragging, not to me. Dragging someone would be calling them out of their name, calling them. I mean, this person said basically that me and Tasha were the bitch word. Okay. Yeah. So if someone's going to drag someone, you might want to take that comment over to them because they're the ones that said it.
Yeah, so we sitting over here minding our own little business, child. We wasn't even checking for nobody.
Let's be clear.
And Donisha Life, yes, ain't nobody. But see, this is what happens, y'all. Things get said and it gets twisted and misconstrued. And then here's the thing. Y'all might, whoever don't feel comfortable with this conversation, you don't have to.
Understand.
Like, this is how we wanted to do it. This is how we wanted to address it. Because we felt like that's how it needs to be addressed. Because just like you put a video out here for millions of people potentially to see, then I'm going to put mine out here for a million people to potentially see. Because I'm not going to allow you to come on your platform and say things about me that is not true. When you simply, especially for this situation, you could have simply just DM'd me or emailed me and said, hey, and I've said this already. Hey, boo, is there a problem? We got some issues. We need to talk. Like I feel like y'all disrespecting me, and I would be like, and how did you feel that way? You know what I'm saying?
Moon Pie, just to refresh your memory too. I mean, I remember when you did a video on the energy vampires. I mean, I don't know who that was about specifically. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But you know what I mean? We all handle things in the way that we feel like we need to handle them. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know what to say. There's no right or wrong way. And sometimes when you realize you've done the wrong thing, then that gives you space and opportunity to do something different. But today, because I had time, this is what I'm doing. Because clearly someone had a lot of time on their hands and gave it a lot of thought and had a lot of feelings, and I'm putting that same energy out because you know, it just seemed appropriate.
Yeah. So all right, Francois. I mean, you
Are we
know,
good?
yeah, we
I
didn't
know
say what we
someone
had
might
to
be
say.
mad right now, but that's okay.
Need to get over it. Yeah, exactly, Miss Keena. Yeah, exactly, Miss Keena. You are exactly right. You know,
Miss
and
Kina, you hit the nail on the head because I tell you what, I don't in that group, unfortunately, I think you are 100%. I don't know if you're in that group or not, Miss Kina, but there's not. I think the idea was that 40 plus women, we're going to support 40 plus women. At the end of the day, you could count on 40 plus likes. You could count on 40 people trying, at least giving an honest effort to try to look at your videos and support you and give you ideas and this, that, and the other thing. And that's just not the case.
so hold on, Blama Eats, you are right, Miss Keena. Yes, but here's the thing: if it was just for views, wouldn't in this mommy sector, what they call the mommy sector, there is a whole lot more people that has a well bigger fan base or subscribership or whatever you want to call it. Like you might want to go target them, like the Bells Plus Two. She got 600,000 plus subscribers. You might want
Well,
to go over
that
there
wouldn't have even
and
been
pick with her.
acknowledged. That would have been.
Yeah, but what I'm
We
saying is
gave
I'm
this
being
too much
funny. I'm being
energy.
sarcastic when I say that. You might want to go over there. Like me with what I come on, Francois with what she got. Come on, y'all. Like who are we a threat to? When you think about YouTube in general, like we are so far down on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? But I get this whole little mommy sector thing. Like it's, and then they say people are clicked up. Well, yeah, Francois and I are clicked up. Like I didn't know it was a law against that. And look here, we're not opposed to letting somebody in the clique. But as you can see, you got to be selective about who you deal with. You can't just deal with everybody because everybody might not have the
Okay.
same intentions.
Well, Moon Pie, if we don't drag group members, then I would say talk to that person first. Because just like I heard the other day in another group members live, they started it. Okay. So let's go back from high school to elementary school. They started it. You started it. So not you, Moon Pie, but that person started it. So, and I'm finishing it. Don't drag and you won't be drugged. Put it that way.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's all. Oh, okay. Mistress Jane Doe. Yeah. So anyway, you guys,
Well, I love you, man. Look, fortunately, that's not something that you have to worry about because whether I choose or someone else chooses to come on every time someone says something is not really a problem that you have to worry about. And thank you for your concern, but it's, that's something that we'll have to address, when and if that happens again.
I love you, man. I was trying to give you a chance, but you just didn't want to act right. So it is what it is, baby. Hey, Manda Panda, baby. I'm unfortunately we getting ready to get off of here. You might have to catch the replay, baby. I'm so sorry. You need to have your notification on, Manda Panda. I'm gonna get you.
I mean,
I'm gonna just say this real quick, Manda. There was a video done by another YouTube creator referencing Francois and I about the live we did yesterday. You in there cooking? What you cooking, baby? Yeah, there was and they basically was saying that Francois and I was being shady
they bashed
to them
us.
and other people
Yeah, they were
in
bashing.
the so and we just came on here to say no, we weren't.
Yeah, they were bashing us, and we came on to set the record straight.
Right. Cool Pie, she said, Miss Moon Pie, it might not be in the group, but it can be outside the group. We don't know everyone trying to get a bag. Oh,
I guess
salmon
she's trying to say
croquette,
we all
girl. Oh
don't know
my
each other,
god.
but everyone's trying to get a bag.
Yeah,
But
I
don't
don't know.
the best way. Look, I'm not going to give people advice. You do what you want to do, but the best advice I'm going to give you right now is do your homework. And if you're not clear on your homework, then and you need to reach out to someone. Reach out before, because when you assume, we all know that expression about when you assume. And I'm sorry, you got the wrong impression, and nobody was thinking about you. Nobody was thinking about
Really,
you.
they
Nobody was
weren't.
talking to you. Nobody was
Mm-mm.
trying to do anything to you. Nobody was trying to ignore you. But since you clearly wanted some attention, here you go.
You got it.
Here you go. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
that do sound delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Salmon
I want to
croquettes.
say this. I want to say this before we go, you guys. If you haven't already, please go over and subscribe to Francois Vlogs channel. Also, um Francois is going to be starting Francois, tell them about the
I can't
job
hear you.
Gerard career search that you're going to be doing.
I
If
don't
you
think
can
this. I don't. I'd rather talk about that in another place and time.
okay.
Yeah, this
Okay.
probably isn't the best forum for that.
Okay.
Because that's about professional services, and this is clearly not a. We're not going to
Okay.
talk about that right now. But at a
Well,
later date.
what I will say is y'all need to go be subscribed. So when she does give that information out, you know when she's giving it. If you're not subscribed and you don't have your notification bell on, you don't know. So
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
yeah, I appreciate it. I welcome all subscribers. Certainly, this is kind of a rare occurrence, but if you guys hadn't seen, this happens to a lot of people. Someone will choose you out of a crowd and want to get a crown from it, want to get a come up, and good luck with that. If you get a come up, congratulations. I don't really care, but you were wrong, and nobody was thinking about you at that time. So
Yeah,
whatever.
like all I can say is I'm sorry that that they felt that way. I really am. I mean, I just wish they would have went about it a different way, and we could have talked about it, one on one, as ladies, and we could have just went on and squashed that and went on. It was clearly a misunderstanding, but um, you didn't allow yourself to get understood, and you took it upon yourself to go, post a video up about how you feel like you was disrespected when didn't nobody even realize you was even there, you
Right.
know. So how can I
And I
respect
guess
somebody and I
that's
didn't even know?
and I guess for some people that's a very, that's a vulnerable place to be, like, hey, doesn't anybody see me? Um how about, we were in the middle of a live. I know that
Okay,
there are
Miss
a lot of
Tina.
people who stop their lives just to talk to everyone. And honestly, blame it on me, because I've told Tasha on many occasions when we talk, I've said, hey, Tasha, try not, like, let's just focus on us talking, because that's what this show is. It's a conversation between me and you. We try really hard to look in the chat room and, but again, like she mentioned at the beginning of the hour, was that we have to stop what we're saying to acknowledge you guys. And we can't always type while we're talking. Keep in mind, we got our families here, our husbands, things are going on in our households. We're stopping what we're doing to come talk to you guys. And so just understand that sometimes we just, you may overlook a name, especially when the chat is going super fast. It's never intentional. But to sit and make a whole video about it, that just told me you didn't ever like me to begin with. And you use that
Exactly.
as a cop out to also talk about something else. And nobody was talking about Christy having a whole bunch of kids. I don't care how many kids Christy has. the conversation was about something completely different. It came up that she had a lot of kids, but I think at the end of the day, everybody knows she has a lot of kids. I'm not judging her. I don't care that she has a lot of kids. I don't care that she bought an Audi. I don't care what kind of car she drives. I don't care how big her house is. None of that stuff, because I've told you all, I'm not even subscribed to Chrissy. I'm subscribed to Olivia, and I've told you guys that for like the past 5 months. If I get notifications from anybody, it's on Liv's Life's videos, not Chrissy. So, you know.
Yeah, and I'm subscribed to both Liv's Life and Chrissy. But again, I didn't say anything about that woman having a lot of kids. Like, I just said it. Like, if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. Like, I have nothing to do with that. I merely was talking about the way she presented the information that she had been pregnant all this time and kept it a secret when I still was on the thought of she wasn't pregnant because she had an abortion, you know. So I was still going with that storyline. And wow. So that's what I was talking about. How many kids she has, like, that's her thing. You know, I'm a woman with more than one child. So who am I to talk about somebody who has more than one child? Because a lot of people would think 4 kids is a lot. And it is, you know. So, but you know, that whatever, you guys. All right, you guys. Like I said, we just wanted to get on here and talk with y'all. It's 7:30. We're not gonna really hold you guys up. I know Francois has to go to work in the morning. She has to get her baby ready for bed, and her husband just came in, so she needs to go tend to whatever he needs done. I need to come tend to my house and what they need done. So, all right, you guys.
We love y'all.
Off of here.
Tasha,
hey, Renee.
Tasha, let's give everybody a big hug.
Okay, yeah.
We open it with a hug.
And this is for the people in the back too. This is for the people in the back. All right. All right, you guys. Hey, Renee, go ahead and do that, okay? I appreciate you, baby. Fly My Eats, have a good night. Care Bears, Miss Emma, thank y'all so much. Amanda Panda, have a good night, baby. Bobby Miller, good night. Nikki, good night. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.